So, this is Dwarf Fortress. Happy Tuesday. If you're not familiar with this game, it came out, they're saying 20 years ago is when they started it, or when it came out. I don't know if I believe that, simply because I could have swore I think I remember playing this back in the late 90s, like 98, 99, I think. I'm not positive, but I think that's when I actually started playing it. But maybe that wasn't an actual release. Maybe it was just before early access back then. But I could have swore I played this thing in the late 90s, along in throughout the early 2000s as well. I haven't played it in a long time, mainly because time. This can be a very time-intensive game, and if you've never heard of it before, you may have heard of games that are, slightly influenced by this game, like, RimWorld and other Colony Survivors type games and stuff. This is pretty much, as far as I know, one of the originals, at least as for the scope of its complexity. This is one of the most complex games I know of that I've ever played, because there's so much stuff to do and so many different ways to die and all this other fun stuff. It's a great game. So what's so big about this one, or about it now? Well, mainly because they added graphics. This game, when it first came out and up until today, has pretty much been known for its ASCII graphics. And if you're not familiar with that, it's basically all the keys on your keyboard. They use all those characters for different items within the game. And, hey, Ring, welcome back. So that's what it is. I mean, that's basically what the graphics were. This game is the epitome of gameplay over graphics. If you think graphics make a game, you're wrong. This game is one of those games where it's all about the gameplay. Graphics really don't matter. Even though they've added graphics to it, I think that's more of a just to, modernize a little bit, or maybe bring in more people to the game. But I'm going to tell you, the graphics aren't spectacular. They're still pixel graphics for all intents and purposes. They're very small. It's nothing fancy. The animations, there's no real animations. All this fun stuff, and you'll see exactly what I mean here. And it's very complex. Graphics, and they also added, yes, it's mouse controls. The mouse controls is the huge one. I was just about to get to that part. Along with the text graphics, basically ASCII graphics, there was no mouse control. It's all keyboard. You can still actually play with the keyboard, but the version before this was nothing but keyboard, no mouse interaction whatsoever. There's so much stuff. Yes, so much stuff. So anyway, while we're talking about this, we got to create a world. Welcome to our fortress. Blah blah. Music is loud. Da, da, da. So anyway, it's stuff there. All the different settings you can do. So how big of a world do we want? This doesn't really matter too much. A lot of this stuff, not a huge deal. Not for the way we're playing it. So a lot of this stuff is mainly for the other version of the game, or the other part of the game, which is, I think, the adventure mode, where you get to run around as a little individual dwarf and go dungeon delving. And basically, those settings we were just looking at determine, how many dungeons, how much artifacts, all this other fun stuff that's out there. So anyway, this is the world being created right now. And, and anyway, so can you make font somehow bigger? I'll see what I can do, Root Rules. I forgot to look at that earlier. Yeah, this font could use a little bit of increasing, but we'll see. Right, yeah, I think this game originally, well, actually, no, it didn't originally start as the roguelike game. But that's the whole creation, the reason for the creation of this world, in all honesty, is because all these different, so this is actually how big the world is, and this isn't even the large version. And like I said, when you're doing the rogue roguelike version. I think they call it adventure mode or whatever. You get to go around and dive into different dungeons and do stuff with your character. But the main appeal for this game is the colony simulation stuff. It does not yet. No, it's going to, but it doesn't have it yet. RPG was the first mode? I honestly don't remember. The first time I played this, I don't know if it was part of it or not. I just remember the colony portion, which was way back when. It wasn't even, it didn't have the multiple layers. It was just still 2D, and it was basically you just start digging into the side of a mountain. You dig as far as you can get until you get a warning about there's water on the other side of the wall type deal, and that was your signal to stop and start building out all your different rooms that are going to be farmland to grow food, because once you get that done, then you just punch it through the water wall and the water comes flushing in, and then it leaves a bunch of mud on the ground where you can grow your food, basically mushrooms, and then you go on from there. And that's kind of the same mechanic too in the game too, still today. Are we creating Mines of Moria? Of course we are. Of course we are. So anyway, so this is all that went through. We're 100 years in. Stuff. Keep world and return to main menu. No, we will play now. So now we're offloading all the things that were created are being placed into the world now. I believe that's what this is. I think the whole point of this is to be creating Mines of Moria. Of course, one of the cool things about this game too is if your fortress fails, as in gets destroyed, you can actually go back and reclaim it with another group, or try to, depending on how it died. Will determine how you attempt to do that. So there's your game mode. The adventure is coming soon. So this is the individual run around as a dwarf type deal. Legends. This just shows all the different stuff that was created during the world creation stuff. So historical figures, tells you when they died, I think. So you guys, all these people were created and stuff, so you can just go through and read that stuff if you want. Different regions, stuff. Worry about that later. Anyway, we're doing the fortress. Has in a few weeks to get things ready. I never quite understood what this was supposed to be, but other than loading the game, I guess. Okay, so there's tutorial, and we can skip the tutorial. I think we're going to skip the tutorial for now, simply because it's more fun to discover what you've forgotten this way, at least for me. Okay, so your first time playing, please heed the bark warnings before. Are about aquifers, salt water, and other hazards. Some locations are challenging, even for experienced players. And if a very short game, blah blah blah. So again, this is the world as we know it. And you have different climates. You got the North and the South Pole, and all this other fun stuff. You got rivers and mountains. And the question is, where do you want to start? Typically, you want to start somewhere near water. Not salt water. Fresh water is best because your dwarves will get thirsty. Hey, Arcane, welcome back. Can you name your dwarves? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So, and you typically want trees around too in the beginning of the game, if I remember right. Correct? I think that's correct. Because trees make for good burning, and sometimes you need to burn stuff. But you also want to be close to the mountains too for all the rocks and stuff. So you can see some of the stuff may look familiar. You see in other games, because guess where they got it from? Let's see. Where do we want to go? I don't know if I want to go close to the poles or not. So you zoom in a little bit. The red spots, indicates that there's a civilization already here. In this case, Dark Elven Fortress. Oh, I don't remember seeing Dark Elves before, but that's okay. There's Dwarven Hillocks, so this is a Dwarven situation there. There's a Dwarven fortress there. Dwarves up here. So the general idea is if you're next to these guys, you will interact with them a little bit more often, maybe? Dwarves would dig coal and burn that. You don't always find coal, though. That's the problem. Coal is not always available. You can amp all the stuff. Neighbors, elves. See, I don't understand. I mean, these are taken by dwarves, but when you go, their nearest neighbors are elves. Which doesn't say. Hey, Zeko, welcome back. And we got iron, gold, silver, copper, nickel, and zinc, platinum, tin, and lead in this area. It's temperate. There's no trees. There's no other vegetation.
Hello everyone,
wilderness, but there's a river.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you and happy Tuesday. What about Mithril? There's no Mithril in this game. That's all made up by some other freak. There's a Fluxstone layer. I forget what Fluxstone's good for. What's the objective of this game? Don't die. Somebody please tell Gonga the objective is to not die. Temperate. To build and not die. I mean, you could start here. There is a, like I said, there's a little brook here. That'll provide water. Click embark. Okay, so how big of an area do we want? So we could have the brook running kind of like in the middle-ish. Can't embark entirely on water or mountains. Oh. Oh, I think that's just a warning. What's this down here? Dwarvens. Okay, Dwarven halls. They might be underneath. So I guess the question is, how big of an area do we want? And how do you make it bigger? The arrow keys aren't changing the size. So is that a... How do you do that? Huh. So how do you make the area bigger? Or I guess we don't really care, do we? We'll just start off right there. No? Cannot mark entirely on water or mountains, but I'm not entirely on mountains, am I? Doesn't look like it. Click to zoom out to your center, press blah, 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 or hold and drag them, but no, it's just to move the map around. We want to embark here. Oh. So it's not letting... Why can't we build here? Is it click and drag? No, it doesn't look like it. It's not letting me pick these spots anywhere. It's not letting me start on these little hills. I mean, once we get out into the desert, it looks like it's fine, but for some reason it's not letting me start here. So this will be fine. Clay, little soil, blah 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 stuff, heavily forested, it'll be warm, but there's a river running through there, so yeah, we'll see if this gets us. Okay, starting immediately with default skills. Oh god, no. Now prepare for the journey carefully. Yes. Tutorial? No, no tutorial. No tutorial. Okay, so you start off with your 7 little dwarfs, and you get to pick what skills and stuff they have. I usually go with miner, mason, blah blah blah. Now, is there still an architect? There's no architect there. Labor. There's mechanic. So these are all the different skills. Just a few more than you know, most games. And just because they don't have a skill doesn't mean they can't do the job. It just means that they're not good at it. Big dwarves over little ones. So swimming, diagnostician, wound dresser. Oh, we should probably get one of those, huh? Negotiator, intimidator. So there used to be an architect skill, but okay, like I said, I haven't played this in a long time, so maybe I took it out. We need an architect for building stuff, duh. But maybe they took that out for whatever reason. Yeah, it's not here. That's fine. Okay, so novice miner, competent miner, competent mason, skilled miner. So I got 1 point left, and miner it is. And then usually like 2 miners, so that's 5. Another mason, and then combat. Other. Oh, the wound dresser, and it's mainly just to not be a horrible person at dressing wounds if somebody gets hurt. Okay. Wants to be a blacksmith. We're not going to be starting with the blacksmith, just so you know, Hurricane. Blacksmiths come in a little while. Okay, so this one. And then for a third peasant, we like to have as a woodcutter and carpenter. That's his job. So he's proficient at woodcutting and proficient at carpenter, because we need somebody to do that. Although we could actually make him a boy or 2. Just get that out of the way. Mechanic, because there's stuff to be built. There's no such thing as a runesmith. Okay. And then we also need farmers. Because farmers can grow the food and stuff. Should have a fisher dwarf. Planter is the ones we're looking for. And a brewer. And then again, combat. No, what was it? Other? Yeah, the wound dresser. Again, this is the way this works is you have your basic dwarves, your basic group, and then as you play the game, you will attract more dwarves in, and they will be other professions, typically. Not always what you necessarily want, but that's the way it works. And if unless it's been changed, of course, is we should make a woodcrafter too. I was going to say, usually in the first group is a blacksmith, typically, unless of course it was changed. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, we'll make him a little bit of a crafting person. So stone, wooden, bone. Also, I want you to be another planter. So he's a little bit more varied than this guy. This one's more, you know, whatever. He's just a regular peasant. Oh, man, sorry, he's a planter. Did I screw that up? I might have screwed that up, or screwed it up. Anyway, so, planter. Fisher dwarf, too. Brewer. He'll be a good planter, a good farmer, and a good brewer, because dwarves need other alcohol. Dun, dun. So, that's him. Oh, you know what? I forgot to look at their personalities, too. So, as you can see on the right-hand side, they do have their different personalities. This one's cunning. He disdains perseverance. He's strong, poor analytical ability, poor spatial sense, and ungrateful. This one disdains decorum, high willpower, disdains sacrifice, frail, fearless, and quick to despair. Disdains family, hopeful, high willpower, not musical, stubborn, and sloppy. Tough, good focus, prone to discord, recovers quickly, low willpower, high stamina. And this one disdains power, overconfident, good focus, creative, emotional, obsessive, and poor empathy. This one, poor kinesthetic sense, or whatever that's supposed to be. Loner, poor memory, values, cunning, stuff. So you will make a good farmer or something else. Oh, I know what we need. We need somebody to be decent at fighting just in case. So cunning, overshares, overconfident, loner. Yep, perfect for a warrior type person. So we're gonna make him a little axe dwarf, get him up to level 5. Make him a wound dresser. Dun, dun, dun. And flatterer, student, schemer. Is there a leader? I think there's a leader skill. There it is. Like that. Make him a teacher and a tactician. 1 point left, so we'll make him a better leader or teacher. Make him a better teacher slightly. So an adequate teacher. Why do you want that? Because he's going to be basically teaching our troops and stuff once we get them. Okay, and then last but not least, we have this guy's got to be our trader person, merchant, because that's a thing. So in this case, we want singer. See, look, they can be singers and all this other fun stuff. Speaker, poet. That's not what we really want, is it? I didn't even see what he's good at. Good with languages, so he's a perfectionist, recovers quickly, cheerless, high willpower, poor analytical ability. Well, that's going to be not a good thing for what he's supposed to be doing for us. Record keeper, that's what we need. So record keeper, organizer, appraiser, judge of intent, negotiator, persuader. Let's see, so we got 3 more points to spend. I don't think there's a labor thing for him to do. Yeah, nothing really there. So what else? He'll be playing all the Dwarven records? Yes. No, his job is to basically keep track of everything. Not a conversationalist. I'll make him a conversationalist. Pacifier, schemer, student, concentration, wordsmith, poet, reader, speaker, keyboardist, so musicians, right? Dancer, critical thinker, logician, mathematician. Let's see. Make him into a leader. And see how this goes. So he's a clerk. That's what we wanted. Okay, so now unfortunately, See, the little thing up here means we can change their names, but unfortunately we can't do it here. We actually have, for whatever reason, they put this in here, but you can't change their names here. So we'll worry about that later. But I know there's a thing. Okay, so everyone's good. Okay, and then we go to items and animals. We've got so many points to spend. We've got 540 points to spend between animals and items. So animal-wise, we're going to grab a female dog, male dog. Why? Because things actually reproduce in this game. Yes, he's an accountant. That's what, yeah, a clerk. He's an accountant. Do we want cats? We'll take cats too. A couple of cats just to kill stuff that's, you know, keep the vermin down. Then we want a cow and a bull. And we'll get 2 cows if we can. We got 37 points left over. We'll take 2 hens and a rooster. So we got 19 points left. We may take one of these cows away for now. Get 150 points back because we're going to need more items. The plump helmet spawn. These are mushrooms. We want lots of mushrooms. Like 40 or 50, I think, is what it is. This is usually a good number to start with, if I remember right. It's been a while. And then everything else about 20 each. These are all different things you can plant for different reasons. They do different things. Like I said, the plunk helmets, those are mushrooms. You can either eat them or turn them into wine, I think. Cave wheat, gee, I wonder what that's good for. Sweet pods, I think you can make that into some type of alcohol, I think, maybe. Rock nuts, I don't know what those are for. I forget what some of the stuff is. It's because it's, you know, it's been a while. Okay, got that. We got an anvil, but no blacksmith. Yeah. We have 2 battle axes for fighting stuff. We got 2 pickaxes for digging. Then we got our alcohol. We're going to go ale. Actually, we can go 30 of each. Because dwarves really don't like drinking water. I don't know if anybody would think that, but the dwarves apparently don't like water. Oh, these are actual plants. So these are actual plump helmets that we already have that they can eat. We already have that stuff too. So, oh, we have buckets and splints and crutches and tools. Wheelbarrow and stepladder. Okay. Unless it's ale flavored water. It's the only way to go. Okay, so I think we're good. Oh, actually, we don't want 40 of those. We actually want the actual plump helmets themselves, which are down here. Oh, these are more expensive. Ouch. Because that's actual food. So we got 20 of those. Okay, so all set there. We got our animals. We got the male and female dog, male and female cat, a cow, a bull, 2 hens, and a rooster. So all set there. Fortress name. So, unfortunately, you can't create the name. You can't pick the name itself directly. You have to go through this whole thing. You can basically it's like you got the dwarven name, in yellow, and then what it actually means. So, wound scribed is actual name, but that's what it's in dwarven, right? And you have all these different pieces and parts of the words to throw in there. So basically we just hit random until we get something we want. Earth scrape. Craft conjurer. This is again the name of our settlement. Crafted merchants. Ship plank. Transmith. Desert stockade. Oh, then you can add stuff to it too. So first adjective. Desert stockade, the butter. Hyphen compound, title, the. So So, hey, the butter heaven. Mountain vault. Wheel stood. Wayward board. Flash chambers. Oh, flash chambers. Sorry, flash chambers. Attack shot. Mind bent. Divided handles. Smith eel. What? Smith teal. Pine's lantern. Anvil torch. Clout trade. Orwant. Stockade crypts. Tomb flare. Gold banner. Hey, gold banner. So we can add stuff to this. So an adjective. Gold banner the locked. Gold banner the bin. The match. The hoary. The cloud. The clasp. The key. The weather. The gate. Gold banner the gate. The gate landed. The gate village. The gate rents. The gate hound. Oh, the gate bee. Gate royal. The gate ford. Gate staff. Gate vulgar. The gate focused. The gate tower. We'll go with the gate tower. Again, you can add more stuff too if you want, but we'll go with that one for now. Gate royal with cheese. No, we'll come back to Spirit. Okay, so we got that. So done. That's the name of our thing. So our group name. So that was the name of our colony, whatever, fortress, and this is the name of our group. So currently it's the Armor of Beasts, the Labor of Tunnels, the Guild of Brothers. Wow, that's an easy one to pick. The High Slick Orbs, the Vault of Glaciers, the Living Paints, the Ceiling of Lakes, the Modest Flags, the Riddled Town, the Blotted Hammer, the Trust Syrups, the Chaste Diamond. That's our group, the Chaste Diamond. I think we'll go with that one. Okay, our group symbol. So this is the symbol of the boulders are coincidence. That's not the name of our group. That's see the Chaste Diamond. I don't know where it got that other name from. Because it's the Cold Banner. So I don't know where it's getting this symbol name. The symbol of the boulders of coincidence. I don't know what this is supposed to be. So you get to pick what kind of creature is on the symbol. As you can see, there's all kinds of stuff. So we'll go an alligator snapping turtle, because why not? Historical figure. So here you can go through, and these are all the people that were created at the beginning. So you can pick somebody, a historical figure that's associated with the group, I guess. Whatever it's supposed to be. But we don't worry about that. Plant, tree, shape, a blazing sun. So it is an image of an alligator, snapping turtle, and a blazing sun. A shape. Oh, we already did that. So object. Artifact. So again, this is the stuff that was created during the world's creation. You can go through and pick any of these if you want. Action or relationship. X is admiring, is being flayed. X is being shot, is being tortured, being mutilated. Is dead, is embracing, is hiding, is impaled upon, is greeting, is fighting with. Plaintive gesture is laughing, is laboring, is melting, is praying, is screaming. So there's an image of an alligator snapping turtle and a turtle and a blazing sun. The alligator snapping turtle is screaming. Sure, why not? Anyway, fun stuff that you can do. Save profile for now. Profile 1, we can live with that, and embark. So that's all just to set up the game. That's all just to get started. That Rimworld was bad. Okay, a dwarven outpost. You have arrived after a journey from the mountains into mountain homes into the forbidden wilderness beyond. Your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all of Inter Rapham. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance, whether by bolt, plow, or hook. Provide for your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you. But it is spring now. Enough time to delve secure lodgings ere the grizzly bears get hungry. A new chapter of dwarven history begins here at this place. Blah blah blah. Gold banner of Gate Tower. Strike the earth. See, that's where you get that from the title there for the stream. Okay, so this is where we go. So there's different levels. You can control the scroll wheel, which is very nice. So this is that one. So we start at elevation 48, upper right hand corner. Do you find a way to enlarge the lanterns? I haven't looked yet. Thank you for the reminder though. So that would be under settings, I'm guessing. Video. Show this is the window size. Scale interface to fit grid weight, height, and width. Interface scaling percentage if not fitting width. Initial Windows stuff. So it's not it there. There's autosave. Look, cave-ins. Cave-ins are a thing. Oh, there's a default embarked width. So that was a 4x4, so you can actually make that bigger. Twice as big. Or not. Not really seen anything about turn you down just a little bit. I'm guessing this would be the scaling. Does that help? That didn't help, did it? So I actually want this smaller than 64. Nope. So that's not it either. Oh, the scaling went to 100. There's scaling percentage if not fitting with, so it's not remembering the numbers that I'm typing in, so I don't know how this is actually supposed to work. It just went to 100. It's made it worse, didn't it? Maybe reset. Oh, scale interface to fit. Oh, that seems to work better. So, there we go. So we're still watching that. This is definitely better. The text is a little bit bigger. Actually, the buttons at the bottom look bigger too. So, that worked. Although I should move. Over here.
Come on, you pansy. Get back in there and fight.
I am fighting. Okay, I think this is okay. Okay.
Aren't your legs getting stiff? You haven't moved in quite a while. Stretch, damn it, you ignorant meatbag.
Okay, so this is a little stream over here, a brook, so that's where we can get water if we need it. There's no zooming out as far as I know, so that's fine. You can see all the stuff. Our little dwarves, you can see who they are. You can click on them, see what they're doing, so how old they are, items they're carrying, their health, skills, rooms. These are rooms that are assigned to them. We'll get to that later. And relationships, so kindred spirit, kindred spirit, kindred spirit. So mirror, whatever is their god, apparently. Oh, and here we can, this is where you rename the people. So this is our expedition leader. So we can like name him Gimpy, because he's the expedition leader. So it's already there. So you can do stuff like that. See if it, make sure it actually stayed there too. So there he goes. So that's his nickname. It's not his real name. There's his real name. So why are we at 6? Because I clicked on one, right? Yeah, okay, this is just showing who he knows. It's not everybody. So, anyway, if you want to be a dwarf, just use your acorns, go to the bottom of your chat window with the squirrel, with the numbers next to it, click on that, choose name generator, and then we can go through the process of getting somebody named after you. Keep in mind that Hurricane has blacksmith reserved at the moment, which we don't have yet. Okay, so, our little circles here, these are trees. How do you know the trees? Well, if you do the elevation change a little bit, you can see that they kind of resemble trees. Now, as far as where we are, so it looks like there. So here's the side of a hill. We just lowered the elevation a little bit, so we can actually see the hill. No, we didn't. We're still on the same level. Okay. You click, don't really know the options. The options are, we got 2 miners, we got 2 farmers, we got a wood carpenter / wood chopper person. You can be the leader too if you want. It doesn't have to be Gimpy. We can change things easy enough. Actually, where are our people? So these are our citizens currently. So we got 2 miners, a woodworker. Both of these guys are farmers, and then there's a leader. And then this guy is, he's our axe dwarf. He's our military guy currently. Just mainly here to, you know, help defend and that kind of stuff. So those are your choices currently. So think about that. Okay, so first things first, shelter and food. Shelter and food are the primary things here. Now the question is, do we want to dig into the hill? So we're going higher this way. So the hill, and this is the hill in this area. That's kind of what it looks like. This question is, which way do we want it? Do we want to go? You'll take Rovad? Who's Rovad? Rovad the Miner. Okay, Rovad. This dance of decorum, high willpower, frail, fearless. Being frail and fearless is not a good combo. You're 80 years old, female. Skilled miner, mason, and wound dresser. Okay, so. Ring song. It's all set there. Okay, so there's one. So that's ring. Who do you want to be, ring? Or not ring, ragstone, sorry. Sounds like me. There's what's there to live for anyway? We don't even have beer yet. We do have beer, actually. Miner is okay? Okay. So Ragstone the Dwarf. Okay, so like I said, we need to. We do have wood out here, so we need to make sure we're chopping all this stuff down. So first things first, there is to down here at the bottom start the tree chopping. So that again, this is what's nice about the mouse is you just drag. Go. I want you to chop down all those trees. We don't care what the elves say. Jeff wants to be a teacher. I think we have 2 teachers technically. So your advanced options. Oh, what's this? Selected tiles are very... Oh. I don't think this was a thing before, but you can actually assign priority to this job. Not that our guy has anything else to do, but... No ASCII text. This is so weird. I know, Tibor, it is. The better looking one. Let's see, so... The better looking one. Is this the better looking one? I know it says he's a peasant, but he's got a proficient axe dwarf. We'll make this one into Jeff. And now the real test. Jeff on a buff. Hello. Yay. I'm doing well, Tibor. How you doing? You'll be fine, Jeff. You'll be totally fine. So Jeff on a buffalo, the axe peasant, or axe thingy, dwarf. Okay, so chopping down trees, and where should we dig into the ground here? See, the thing is we're going to just dig into the hill, and then we're going to make like a 90-degree turn down anyway. So, because this isn't deep enough. It's going sideways. We have to go down. So, we'll just make a nice, good front gate, I guess. Question is where. I think this spawn will be good. Just mine all this stuff out. Make this like the front gate going into here. Maybe. Let's see. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, so mine this all the way back to there. Didn't go. You don't need to see advanced options. Oh, I know what I think I'm doing wrong. So, mouse, that, enter. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Oh, maybe this isn't a... This is mining. Dig a regular hallway or room, assign an... Oh, maybe I'm too high up. I'm too high up. That's why it's not working. We're at the wrong level. There we go. So now we can see the little or pickaxes there. We'll just dig all that stuff out. And then pause the game. And then we'll have them dig some more. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So digging that way. There. And then we're going to want to do stairs. Dig a stairwell on this level, going up or down. Your selection must span multiple elevations. Click on a tile, change elevations, and click again. Okay, so do that. Oh, I think we have to dig this out first before we can do it. So let that go. So as you can see, they're digging. We got awesome stuff. Things taken care of. Oh, Dispiritor wants to be someone that looks lively. Well, there's a dream. Who looks lively? They're dwarves.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thanks. Well, Dispiritor, this guy felled a tree and he's very satisfied. He's 79 years old. I don't know if that's old for a dwarf or not. The farmer. It was raining on me. It's annoying. The dwarf. Win-win? Which one? The farmer or the wood guy? Annoyed with rain. Okay. So, Dispiritor. Okay, poor empathy. Emotional obsessive. Creative. Good focus. Overconfident. Disdains power, though. Okay, so, those guys. Oh, look at all the wood's getting chopped down already. Look how much wood there is. Okay, we're going to start digging. It's down here, it looks like. Okay. Oh, wow, this is dug out already. Okay, well, let's mine a little bit farther in since they're going pretty quick. That, and then let's see. We have zones and stuff we can create, so it's stockpiles. So this is the little button there in the middle. So we need a stockpile to throw the wooden stuff into for now. So we will do, just to get it closer to the entrance here that we're going to need. And we want the wood to go in there. Now you can customize this, so you can have the wood and just whatever else you want. Stone. Just do all of it. There you go. So all the wood and stone will go into that stockpile as well. Let's see. Look, they dig fast. Okay, so the stair thing. So that's under mining. A stairwell. Put this down here, and then we have to go down. How far down do we have to go? One level? We'll go down one level for now. So it'll build little stairs. And once that gets built, we'll do some more digging. Or we can just do more digging now. So they're moving all the stuff over here before they're actually doing the mining. Oh, we also, oh, you know what? I forgot to do the, what is it? Collection stuff. Gathering of plants. Basically just go out here and gather all the plants we can find. Why? Because there's some of that stuff is edible. And sometimes you pick up seeds for growing stuff. Speaking of, let's see. Structures. Workshops? Farming. Farm plots. Now, we don't have any, I think, farmable land up here yet. Because I think you need mud for most stuff. Oh, look, beehives. Okay. I'm not digging this yet for whatever reason. Where are miners and what are they doing? So, oh, a labor menu. Work details are one way to control which workers do which tasks, and they are the only one assigned. Generally, almost every task will be available for every citizen. Stuff. Okay, so this is what they're assigned to do. So miners only selected to do this. So miners, woodcutters, hunters, planters. You guys are planters. You should do that stuff. Fishing dwarves. He's already assigned to that. Plant gatherers. Dabbling herbalists. Definitely want you doing that. And the planters too. Stone cutters. Those guys. Gravers. Sure, there'll be gravers too. Haulers. Apparently, I don't know. I'm guessing everybody is working on the hauler stuff. Everyone does it. So only selected now. Everyone does the hauler. Okay, so that's how you do that. So only selected do this engraving, stone cutting, plant gatherers, fishing dwarves, planters, hunters. We don't have a hunter yet. Oh, that's probably where I screwed up. Should have made Jeff into a hunter instead of an axe guy. Oh well, we'll get over it. We'll fix it eventually. Okay, so there's our job. Work orders. There's no work orders to be done yet. That's a little bit later. Tasks. Oh, so this is what they're currently doing. So gather plants, fishing, store, store, store. Okay. Okay, I think we're going to change it so the miners don't... looks like he's doing their job now. There he goes. Okay, so underground stuff. So what we have to do is we have to create a little farming area down here, which involves digging out some space for farmland and then also setting up some floodgates and all this other fun stuff. It's a thing. Also, we want to create some cisterns too for water storage for the winter because if I remember right, water freezes and they can't drink it if it's frozen. Yes, work, work, work. So much work. Okay, so what's this thing? So this is magnetite. What's magnetite good for? I don't remember. This is magnetite, ore of iron. Making furniture and buildings. So that's what magnetite's good for, making iron. Okay, so this, and then we want to start digging, make some work areas real quick. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll have them go this way. There, and the workshops are 3x3s. Let's do that, that, this. So we have a little walk. I don't think it matters for walkways in this game, but I don't think this will collapse. We'll find out. Let's find out if this will collapse. Okay, and then we'll start going down this way and we'll get some bedrooms going. Now these are poor worker dwarves, so they don't need big bedrooms. Actually, how do you take that off? Move mining, okay, so get rid of that. So we want to do a hallway going down this way. Oh, it's the edge of the map. That's the edge of the map. We can't go any farther, so we don't want to really dig on this side. We don't want to get too stuff there. So siltstone. So there's our coal. Bituminous coal, so there's our coal. So we don't really need trees so much, but, well, we will probably, but I want to see if this collapses. It shouldn't. 6x7 shouldn't collapse. Doesn't mean it won't, just means it shouldn't. Anyway, bedroom. 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 And we have 7 dwarves, so we'll make 8 bedrooms. That way. Our experimental run, yes. Wouldn't collapse mean death for those in that room when that occurs? Yes, but it's not collapsing, so it's fine. Tunnel into some open areas, that is a possibility. Usually you have to go farther down, though. Because we don't really have a lot of space for hills going to the east. But when you start digging deeper, you will run into, if this is basically the same game as it used to be, there's big ass caverns deeper down. And all kinds of nasty stuff can be down there. So I gotta be careful. Okay, so that. Structures, workshops. We need carpenter to build beds and whatever. And we'll make it out of siltstone, sure. Then we need more workshops and crafts, jeweler, magma, mechanic. We need a mechanic to build the gates and stuff that we're going to have to build. So that. And another workshop. Screw press. A screw press? What's that? Use a workshop for pressing liquids from various sources. Not yet. Stonemason. Stoneworker, sorry. So do that. One can never dig too deep. Nope. Can never dig deep enough. Pretty sure somebody said that once. Okay, so do that. See, they dig fast. How close are we to the ball rock? Pretty far away. Here, let's see, how deep down can we go? So we can go up to level 68, so we start at 40 something. We can go really, really deep. So we go really, really deep. Okay, so carpenter. We want to build beds. Do another bed. We need 8 beds. Actually, we only need 7, but 8 will do it. Now, there is a way later on to do tasks, so you can actually have this all predetermined. Well, not really predetermined, but you can do work orders. We need a manager for that. But we need to build a room for the manager first. So, and I think that'll be gimpy at the moment. So, do that. And then mechanic. We need rock mechanisms. How many do we need? I don't know. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Basically mechanism stuff for like for building levers and gears and that kind of fun stuff. Basically for like drawbridges and gates and stuff like that. Okay, stonemason. Engrave memorial slab, make instrument piece, make a rock altar, make rock blocks, and other stuff. So, coffer, cabins, door, floodgate. We need. I'm going to go with probably a couple of floodgates. I'm going to go with probably minimum 2. Yeah, I think 2 would be good enough. I need a hatch cover. This we're probably going to need a few of. What are hatch covers? Well, in my little brilliant system that I think I've used in the past was we build our little farming areas and we put little hatch covers in the middle of them. And then when we flood the rooms, we can actually empty the water out. But again, it takes planning. We'll see how this works. So the hatch covers, millstone, don't need that yet. Pedestal, corner, nope. Slab, statue, table, throne, weapon rack. So we'll see how this goes. I'm sure it'll be fine. Let me see, starting Dwarf Fortress. Going to need you to restart so I can see from the beginning. Yeah, well, guess how that works, Draken. Welcome back, though. Okay, so look, there's our little wood guide going there. Oh, we need to do storage area. That's 5. We got 6, so we'll just match this one. And go from there. Basically, we're going to make this area into rock and lumber storage so they don't have to go very far to get it to the shops. I don't know what else we're going to build here, or what kind of other workshop. You got carpenter. Oh, crafts. Any crafts. So that we can, you know, have fun with stuff. I'm just looking at the graphics. So I'm just looking at the graphics. I'm not used to seeing them in this game. Never ever used to seeing them before. Yes, graphics. Okay, so this will turn into accept, and we'll just have wood in there for now. And this one will have the stone. Oops. Stone. Okay, so it remembers that. So again, I can start moving the wood in there from upstairs, it looks like. Time since you played ASCII character games. Me too. Okay, so that basic stuff there. bedrooms. Where'd everybody go? Build. Furniture. Beds. Oh, look, we have 3 beds built. Now I'm missing. Keep building after placement. Okay. Okay, so this is. So you want to build stuff that's the same thing over and over again. Oh, so all the beds are actually already been done, it looks like. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there's the bedrooms where they're going to be, and Mr. Carpenter is going to build some doors for us now. Door. Okay, let's search for a door. Let's see, this is the build for everything. Click the task to repeat indefinitely. So have them build lots of doors for now. Keep them busy for a while. Wood and stuff. Oh, this is ore. Magnetite is ore. Okay, so again, we need to dig out some space over here for farming reasons. Okay, now if I remember right, best success was 5x5s or 4x4s. I think it's 5x5s. And we need...
Aren't your legs getting stiff? You haven't moved in quite a while. Stretch, damn it, you ignorant meatbag.
So that'll be our current dig spaces. Do we have enough room for this? We should. So we're gonna have to put like a floodgate here, and then we dig into the water. Then we close the floodgate. Let our dwarf go escape to get back to safety. And then once he's safe, then we open up the floodgate and flood all the rooms. That's basically how that works. And now it'll probably be easier just to build a stairway to do this portion. So we don't connect this to the rest of the colony right now, because accidents have happened in the past. We'll just say that a number of my dwarf fortresses have turned into swimming pools over the years. So I've learned to not connect not connect the rivers to the rest of the fortress until you've got everything under control. Hey, Alderain, welcome back. Magma pool is better? Yeah, I may or may not have done one of those too. Yes, I know I need a floodgate. We actually have a couple of floodgates being built right now. Anyway, so like I said, we're going to dig this way. That's where our stairway is going to be. So worth the 30 euros or 30 US dollars? I am a biased person here simply because this is one of my top 5 games ever, and that the fact that they've added graphics to it just makes it better, and that we can actually use a mouse now too, which makes it better. So I am probably not the best person to say it's worth 30 bucks or not, because I paid 30 bucks this morning without hesitation. I mean, I didn't know how much it was going to be until this morning, and I saw it was $30. I went, sure. There was no hesitation at all. There was no second thought, no nothing. I just plopped down the 30 bucks and I said, I'll take it. Yeah, it's that fun. It's one of those games. He's between the free version and the ASCII in this version. Well, yeah, that's the other side. Is I have the ASCII version on this computer somewhere. I just have to find it. I know it's there because I put it there like 5 years ago at least. So I know it's in there. It's just a matter of, it's in there somewhere. And I probably the last time I played it was 5 years ago. You know, and why? Because I did. Oh, wait a minute. We can't even get down to these guys yet, can we? I have to put stair here, there. There we go. So there's our stairway to get in here. Oh, and I'll do the same thing with Master of Magic. Next Tuesday, I'm doing the same thing. I don't care what they're really charging. I'm going to buy it. They could give me a free key and I'm still going to buy it. But they're not going to give me a free key, so I'm not worried about that. So... Impulse buy? It's not an impulse buy. It's a buy I've been waiting to do. Okay, so build doors and hatches. Wooden door? Wooden door will work. Put the wood. Oops. Put the wooden door there. Yeah, it's a pre-planned impulse buy. Okay, so there's the door. But now we gotta put doors here too. And these are the bedrooms for the dwarves, so that they have their little place to sleep, a little bit of privacy. Sort of, kinda. Although we have to make these into actual rooms, don't we? So that's that. Okay, that's done. And zones? Place zones to establish meeting areas, pastures, and more. So zones are areas you designate where your citizens will work, socialize, rest, blah blah stuff. Okay, so we want to do, oh look, bedrooms. Now these, yeah, these work a little differently. You can do this. So little bedrooms. Oh, I still have to make an office too for Gimpy to do his stuff. And accept. Okay, so bedrooms. And they should use them automatically. Dwarf Therapist has been integrated, as I think I've heard. And Dwarf Therapist? Oh, I have no idea as far as that goes. Okay, so we need to make an office for Gimpy to work in. We'll have him work down here, I guess. We'll give him a nice big office to get his job done. Okay, this is all dug out already. So again, we need to do a gate. So doors and hatches. Machines and fluids, no. Oh, door or hatch. Doors can be used along with, no, that's not what we're looking for. Constructions. Wall. Floor grates. Floodgates. Where are the floodgates? There's no floodgate here. So where would floodgate be under? Traps? Nope. Machines and fluids. Oh look, windmills. Forgot about them. There's a floodgate. So floodgate goes there. Now we have a second one we can build too, but we only need the one for now. An office with a throne, a cabinet, a table. Sure. So floodgate's been built. Okay, so we want, what else? We need constructions. Don't we have levers and stuff we're supposed to build? Page row, vertical bars, support. No, it's not there. Traps? switch. There's our lever. Okay, so lever goes there. So do that. So get this stuff built. Okay, the office. Oh, we need a table, a chair. What else? We can turn these guys off for now. So table. Make a wooden table. Chair. Oops, shit. Stop there. Don't click on the dwarf. This chair. So wooden chair. Table's already been built. Cabinet for something. I don't know. I don't know what you need a cabinet for, but okay, so furniture. Need a chair. Put you right up against the wall. We don't need to go right against the wall. Put it right there. Furniture, table. That. Furniture and cabinet. Put you over in the corner. Okay, so, oh, we need a door too. Just a regular door. Nice oak door. Okay, so this will be a zone. We don't need to see that anymore. So, meeting room, dining hall, pen, dungeon, fishery, office. Guessing it's supposed to be an office. Office looks about right. So there. Except. So repaint this zone. Somebody needs to work here. That would be the expedition leader. And assigning new existing locations of the zone. Now, locations are grounds or zone are groups of zones and rooms with a larger purpose, like a tavern, a temple, a library, or crafting guild hall. Won't worry about that. Okay, so there's Gimpy's office. Now is that good enough to do crafting stuff? Labor menu, places, tasks. Work orders. Work orders are blah blah blah. So tasks and workshops. Can we do this yet? A manager is required to coordinate work orders. How do you do that? How do you do that? So open the citizen information menu. So Gimpy. Nobles and administrators, there we go. So expedition leader, militia commander. This is going to be Jeff, because he's the only person who knows how to use a weapon. Don't have a sheriff yet. Hammer manager. That will be Gimpy. Booker, or broker. Sorry, that would be Gimpy. Chief medical dwarf, I have no idea. Bookkeeper, that'll be Gimpy. Messenger, don't know who that is. Manager handles work orders. Once your fortress reaches a certain population, the manager must work in an office to validate work orders. Accountant is important? Well, that's bookkeeper. That's what his real job is supposed to be. So tasks. So drink fish, that's what people are doing. Work orders. So no active work orders. This is how we can go in and assign stuff that we actually want to build. I don't think we need to do anything right now. Okay, so Gimpy's got his office. Whether do any work is a different. Whether he does any work or not is a different story. So here's our crafting stuff. So we can do crafting. Assemble what? Make bone bolts, making wood stuff. Make a wooden amulet, make wooden bolts. Wooden bracelet. What's stone? Stone is not a crafting thing, apparently, we can do right now. Work isn't important. Does he have enough booze? We will know that short. Oh, that's right, we need to make a dining area, whatever still. But see, this is all set. Link the lever to the floodgate. Okay, so have that. Oh, we still need to dig down too. We need to build the flood exit things, doors, trap doors, whatever the hell they're called. Build doors and hatches. There we go. Doors and hatches. Hatches. Put one there. Another one there. Another one. Means you have to make a workshop. Oh, we need 2 more hatch covers. No, not you. Was that stone stuff? Floodgate, hatch cover. We'll build a couple extras. Just in case we need them sometime later. Okay, so I'll keep this going for a little while. Kickstart the mug industry. Yes. You can dig a channel from upstairs. Yeah, actually we could. You could just dig a channel down to the floodgate and flood the area. But we need a way to get the water out too still. So that's what the hatches are for. Get those built. Then we need to do another stairway going down underneath from here. Get that dug. And what we're going to do is we're going to build a little area underneath for all the water to go to. Yeah, so what we could do is dig a channel over, instead of having a dwarf risk their life, we could just dig a channel that feeds the water from the little river down into here, which is where the floodgate is. And then once that's up and running, we just pull the lever and open the floodgate and flood this all out. So many different ways you can do this. There's the fun, dangerous way, or the not so fun, not so dangerous way. Oh, we need to attach all these guys to a lever as well. And I think you can connect them all to the same lever, right? I think. We'll find out. Construction. No, was it before? It was machine stuff. So another lever. Okay, and then here. So you have that there. That one there. Now we don't have to make this exact. Pause it, so. Because again, this is just an empty space for the water to go into. So as long as one of these floodgate or these trapdoors are over one of these rooms, we're good. So you can do that, that. Let's see. And just a little bit more. Oops.
I do not think oops means what you think it means.
It does. Oh, actually, the upside to this too is this can be for water storage for winter too. Forget about that. This will be our cistern. So we just basically build a well over one of these guys and be able to pull water out there in winter when the water's frozen up top. Sewer building time? Put some chains in a bridge and you have the bottom of a trap entrance for your fortress. Oh, we'll put a door in here just in case. So, door. Just a regular door, so that'll work. So again, this is going to be the area where we collect all the water that's going to be in these rooms. Now, this. Link the lever.
Hey, bag of water, stretch your legs. You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
I don't have any more mechanisms, do I? Oh, wait, that's craftsman. This one is what we want. I don't even know how many I need. So we'll just build, you know, enough-ish. One more. Okay. Oh, we need a space for ore as well. Dun, dun. So that's 6 by 7. Yeah, that'll work. This is almost done down here. What is this stuff? Kaolinite. Kale. I don't even know. Kaolinite, whatever it's supposed to be. Got some more coal. That's okay. Ooh, jade. Got jade already. I don't know what the little screaming noises are. So this will be where we're going to put the ore. 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 Except that, and this is going to just be. Where's the ore? Another refuge stone. I thought ore was different than stone. Oh, there we go, metal ore. So all done. No, just all that. Okay, that'll work. Okay, so all the ore gets stuck in there, and then we're gonna have all the gemstone stuff get put in here. That, accept, and then gems, and guessing that's it, right? Gems, rough glass, cut gems. Okay, so that'll work. Digging too deeply already? Not even close, Harbinger. Not even close. We're only like 2 levels in. Got a long way to go. Welcome back, though. We're just trying to get our farm situated, but for some reason these people aren't pulling this stuff out fast enough. The silt stone, whatever. Okay, so link lever. That one's linked, it looks like. Accessible mechanisms, but it is accessible, I think. Click a building. There we go. That one's linked. Accessible mechanism. Oh, they haven't made them yet. I think that's what the issue is. Slacker workers. Oh, I guess I should build a spot for them to eat and stuff, huh? We'll go another level down, I think. So pause. Dig. Stairway. This way. Okay, so dining room. Nice big dining room maybe. So that's a 5x5. That's a 5x5. A nice little column there, just in case, because we don't want it collapsing, you know, prematurely. And then we'll have the kitchen and stuff over here, and they want to be 6x7 or 6x6. 6x6 that way, and then we'll have storage over here, another 6x6. Okay, where's everybody? Okay, so one more connection here with this lever. Oops. Link a lever there. And once that's linked, we're going to pull this lever just to make sure it works, and we have to test out the floodgate too. And we also have to do this. I might want to move this floodgate. wait, no I don't. I can just dig a hole above this place and have it dump right into there. I don't have to make this extended at all. So digging. Autosave. Okay, so saving the world. Saving the world's information. Okay, so channel, dig a channel, making a ramp on the level below. And I don't think we want to dig that quite yet. That stuff or paused. I need to erase that. We can't dig a hole. I'm guessing that's what the channel's going to have to be. That's okay. It's not a big deal. Yeah, we just need to make sure this stuff works. Okay, so these are the trap doors, basically. So we want, oops, we want to pull that lever to make sure it works. We pull this lever to make that one work too. So again, that lever's for the floodgate. This lever is supposed to be for those guys, and they all work. So those are all ready to go. So pull that back down. And that floodgate looks like it's up. So pull that again. Make sure it goes down. And then we can dig up top once this hole gets built or dug. Whatever. This is all ready. Nothing that stopped me from aging 400 years to Dwarf Fortress was the UI, but now, there you go. Come on, slowpokes. Oh, look how nice and organized that is. Yes, we got a fair amount of coal. Decent amount of coal. Oh, we have to dig this stuff out and then replace it. Oh, that is a grim reminder of the winter hardships to grim reminder of the winter hardships to come. The supply caravan from the boulders of coincidence is a welcome sight. Their eyes are alight with the anticipation of inspecting the splendid products of your industrious craft stores, which we haven't done anything yet, I don't think. Take careful stock of your own stores. What these merchants offer might very well be the difference between a prosperous future and a slow and meaningless death. Okay, so what that means, we need a trade thing up here. And look, we have an alert up in the upper left-hand corner. You can resend in a certain amount. Okay, that's fine. The merchants need a trade depot to unload their goods, so build trade depot. Put you out here, because why not? Worry about defending it later. Not wood. Siltstone will work. Okay. So we have that. It's his stuff. Why isn't that going anywhere? Oh, we need like storage containers, don't we? Barrels or chests? Make a wooden chest. Hey, Dwaggy, welcome back. Lots of... Is it bins? Oops.
You say oops quite often. Do you need assistance?
When I hit B, I'm doing something wrong. Add a task. Here. Make a wooden bin. There we go. These are the ones we need. And you know what? We can stockpile links. Don't worry about that right now. Work orders. So no. Display case. So I can't type here. It's not letting me type here. Okay, wooden bins. 10. Work orders. Stuff. Don't care. Okay, add a condition to the work order that checks the amount of an item. So, available is at least 0. Is at least 1. Restart if completed. Conditions checked daily. Amount of items available is at least 1. So if there's at least 1 bin, they're going to make another 10. That makes sense? Suggested conditions. Amount of empty bins available is less than 10. Amount of bins available is less than 10. Amount of logs available is greater than 10. Yeah, I guess less than is better. Is at most 1. Is greater than 1. Less than 1. There we go. If it's less than 4, less than 5, make 10 more. How about that? Now, the less than 4, make 10 more. That'll work. Good. Change the frequency of the conditions are checked now. Once a day is fine, I think. Okay. So work orders. So make wooden bins. Okay, so I'll get that going. Still need to get this flooded out. For some reason this hasn't been dug. Because that is still down, that's why. Oh, because we pulled it to make it go down, so we need to make it go back up, so we can dig this out. There we go, and then we'll pull the lever. There we go. Okay, so this is the floodgate. We want this closed, so that's there. And then from here, we want digging a channel. Will this work? I don't know if this is going to work. Because they don't give us a way to actually just dig a hole in the ground. So let's actually hold off on that for now. I can make a grate. That's probably what I want to do. Just make a stone grate. I think that'll work better. Rock altar. Great. A rock grate, that'll work. Uzio, welcome back. Wow, nobody even started bingo today. Anyway, starting at boss fight bingo. If you would like to play, all you need to do is move your cursor over to the right hand side of the video screen. About halfway down, you'll see 3 buttons. One of those buttons is a stream bingo button. Click on it, join the game, and as the boss fights happen, they will determine The numbers called for the bingo card. Now, having said that, we got a vote to go to because of Uziel, and so go to your bingo cards, click the number you need, and good luck. And Piranha with not enough machine gun ammo is the first boss to be defeated by Uziel. So that is number 11 on your bingo card, number 11. Okay. So, bins and stuff. Oh, and they automatically put the bins in here. I love you guys so much. My little dwarven friends. We love you so much. Where are they going? Oh, you know, we still haven't done our food thing yet. Oh, it looked. So there's the channel right there. So the channel worked. That worked excellently. Excellently. And diplomacy. So this is the trader. Expedition leader Gimpy meets with the outpost liaison whoever. I'm a liaison for the mountain homes. Let's discuss the situation. The world is the same as it ever. Sure it is. Okay, so make requests for your next year's caravan. Seeds. We'll take all these guys for now.
Hey Gimpy, it is time to take a break.
Drinks. Must have drinks and
Your
stuff.
next break is in 2 hours.
We'll take some cheeses too. Dwarven cheese, whatever that's supposed to be. Cow cheese. Meat, fish, plants, don't worry about that. Bags, don't worry about bags and stuff. Eggs, yeah. That'll be okay. Oof, look at those prices. That's ridiculous. Okay, well, I'm going to take a quick break because I need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, that kind of thing. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching, and enjoy the dog video.